Hello, Forestdale families. This is Mark Smith, principal of the Forestdale School. I want to welcome you to the presentation for the open house at the Forestdale School. I created this presentation so that parents can view this at their convenience and allow them more time to spend in the classrooms with the teachers. As you can see from our mission statement, here at the Forestdale School, we grow readers. We are a family of learners. We are safe, have fun, are kind to one another, and we never give up. Our mission statement drives a lot of what we do here at the school, and I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our school. Here at the school, safety is our top priority. If you've been to visit the school up to this point, you know that we have one main entrance that's open during the school day in the center part of the building. Anyone coming to visit the building must get buzzed in by our office staff and must sign in at the office. You will receive a visitor's pass when signing at the office. We are also in the process of updating our system to have a license reader, so we ask that you please bring your driver's license with you as well. Earlier last week, I sent out an email to families regarding transportation regulations here at the school, and I just wanted to highlight a couple of key points. And that key point is that we want to remind families that it's important that we have a consistent plan for your child, specifically for dismissal at the end of the day. If the child needs to be, for example, ride the bus on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and will need to be parent pickup on Tuesdays and Thursdays because of a plan that you have or daycare arrangements, etc., we ask that that becomes the plan for the child for the year. Week to week or day-to-day changes make it very difficult for our dismissal process and our dismissal system and makes it very difficult for us to ensure that your child is going to the correct place. In the case of emergency, which we do understand do happen from time to time, we ask that you please put all changes in writing, send that to the classroom teacher, and then the classroom teacher will get that to us in the office so we can have our system make sure that we have all the students where they need to go. But again, we stress that it's important for you to have a plan for your child that is consistent for the year. In addition to promoting academic excellence and high academic growth, we also support strong and high levels of student social emotional growth. It is a big part of what we do here at the school, and it starts in building a student community. That began here on the very first day when we started with our puzzle project, where each student decorated a puzzle piece answering the question, "Who am I in my community?" which then became part of a larger class piece puzzle, which then now hangs with all the other class puzzles in the hallway and will hang there throughout the year as a reminder that each individual makes up our larger school community. Teachers spend a lot of time in the first 6 weeks of school building classroom community. While reviewing concepts from the previous year and teaching students about being at school in the classroom, teachers are working on things like classroom routines, building independent learning structures, working on classroom rules, and also working on classroom language that all the students in the classroom along with the teacher will share throughout the year. They will help remind them, help serve as reminders to the students in the work that they should be doing in any given time and how to work together as a classroom community. It is based in our responsive classroom approach and the philosophy of responsive classroom. In addition to that, we also discuss character traits throughout the year. Character traits will be discussed through morning announcements and will also be highlighted during our town meetings, which will be grade level meetings that we will have throughout the year. We also recognize here at school that a large part of student success is driven from the support they get at home. I thought I'd spend just a minute speaking about some ways that you can support your child's academic and social emotional growth from home. First and foremost, I want to stress the importance and the value of reading to your child at home. Taking time each day to read with your child or to have your child read to you when they get to that point that they're ready to start to practice reading, or creating time for independent reading at home is very important. There is a vast amount of research that supports the gains that come from the amount of time students spend reading at home and the practice that they get. It also creates and fosters a love for reading. Especially if you're able to spend time reading with your child, the positive feelings that they have towards you as a parent psychologically get transferred to reading, which helps promote a positive association with reading that the child carries with them for the rest of their lives. Homework starts in small phases at these age levels in grades K to 2. It's important not to think about homework as an opportunity for students to learn new things. That what they should be doing at these young ages is simply practicing work that they do at home. A lot of initial homework is that reading that I mentioned earlier. And what you're helping to foster as a parent really is about an opportunity to create a habit of homework. So anything that you can do to create a quiet, uninterrupted time and space for the child to do homework will help them later on to build a good habit for homework. Will ensure that they are well positioned for the older grades when homework demands become greater. And lastly, it's very important to support your child with an open line of communication to the teacher. Any information that comes home, either written from the teacher or that maybe you get a message from your child that is either confusing or concerning, you have any questions, I strongly suggest that you reach out to the teacher. They are the person that works with your child each and every day and can most directly give you answers. Of course, myself and my assistant principal, Mr. Dentino, are here to support and answer any questions. However, we strongly encourage you to start with a classroom teacher as they are the ones working with your child each day. So I'd just like to end by reiterating a couple points that I made earlier. And I want to remind everybody that we are focused on social, emotional, and academic growth here at the school. And we are very much focused on growth. We meet each child where he or she is, and we move him or her along the continuum of learning, whether, again, that is academic learning or is their learning around social emotional behaviors and social emotional development. We do a lot of work throughout the year to help build student independence, whether it's some of our preschool or kindergarten students who are coming to school for the very first time and have very little experience in a schooling environment, or whether it's maybe some of our kindergarten or first grade students we are increasing their levels of responsibility both in the classroom and in the school. But please know that a lot of the beginning parts of the year are spent teaching students how to quote-unquote do school. So while you may not see what you expect as an academic load in the first few weeks of school, please know that classroom teachers are working diligently, as I mentioned, in the first 6 weeks of school to ensure that students have fully established and internalized the classroom rules, expectations, and routines. Creating an environment where students are able to work independently for periods of time and build stamina helps the teachers and ensures that the teachers are able to then pull small groups of students and work with small groups of students. And small group instruction is the most effective instruction for student learning. Creating an environment where students can work independently allows this teacher to work with students independently or in small groups at their level and push them where they need to go. This can't happen if students aren't able, the remaining students aren't able to work independently. So we appreciate your support in these first few weeks as we get those routines established and help the students become independent in different aspects of the day so that the teachers can then work with them to help them meet their highest potential. I want to thank you for watching this presentation and hope everyone has a great day, a great evening, and a great year. Thank you.